Hey there, welcome back to my channel. I know it's been a while since I've been able to upload a video, but I'm finally back and have some very important updates for my island. First of all, before I get to my library, which is the main subject of this video, I have really big news. My island, Isn'tland, is now 5 stars, which is super exciting. I know it sounds a little silly, but I'm actually somewhat disappointed that I've already reached 5 stars, mostly because I have areas not yet finished, and you can exceed the amount of trees you need to be 5 stars, and that'll take your rating away. So what I've begun doing is stunting the growth of some of my trees. To do this, while a tree is growing, you plant a fruit sapling somewhere in the vicinity of it, and this will stop it from getting fully grown, and only fully grown trees will count towards your rating. Hopefully doing this trick will actually maintain my 5-star rating until I completely finish my island. Another thing I want to mention is I've definitely broken my streak of posting a video every other week. I am barely balancing work and personal life right now, so making videos has been extremely hard for me to do. I'm going to continue working on my island in my free time and trying to get content out to you guys, but unfortunately I will not have a schedule till I don't know when. Now let's move on to the tour of my library. This build took absolutely forever, but I am so happy with the results. Just in books and crafting materials alone, it was so time consuming to do this project. This front room is the main kind of library area. Really classy. I love how the podiums fit perfectly on like the double spaced bookcases, so I kept that throughout. I also went with the antique furniture because I thought it mixed really well in with the bookcases and the library wallpaper. This little antique bureau is one of my favorite furniture pieces in the game and was the closest thing I could get to like a book return while still staying on theme. I just really love how this room came out, especially like even the museum wall items to look like different categories or areas in the library. I just thought it came together really well. This next room isn't necessarily completely on theme, but is kind of my excuse to have a crafting area in my house. The inspiration for the room was kind of like an employee break room or rec room, kind of place to keep storage, little things like that. It was really fun watching this room come together. I started off with this workbench and the shelves here, and I kind of based all of the colors and the themes of everything else in the room off them. So I have like the oranges, the mint greens, the blues that you see everywhere else in the room too. It's really fun to design rooms off color like this because it opens up a lot of options you may not have thought of beforehand. That plus the inspiration it was a break room gave me a lot of ideas to add like the changing rooms and the water fountain and the vending machines. This next room to the left is a little more on theme with the library, but a little bit more vibrant. I really wanted to use the manga library wall somewhere in here and the white bookshelves together, and that inspired this kind of kid core room. I wanted to have like the kids tent and stuff like that over in the corner here, but I had the chalkboard and the desks and stuff in my storage, and I came up with the idea to have like the little study area here. My main goal when I picked the items to have in this room was to have all the interactive stuff accessible, so like this pop-up book and some of the other things like the T-Rex and the game board. I wanted you to be able to reach and interact with all of them. Interaction is a big thing on my island, so I try to keep stuff that you can interact with available and open. I really love kid core designs, and I'm super happy I was able to squeeze something like that on my island somewhere. Next up is my favorite and most expensive room in the house, the computer lab. Anytime I went to a public library as a kid, it was mostly to use the computers that they had. We didn't have internet for a limited time, so my mom had to go print stuff, do things, and I just have vivid memories of like playing flash games on the computer in the library, and I'm so happy I was able to include it in the in-game one here. I made sure to add like vending machines, printers, and just different stuff to make it all on theme, and I think it came out really nice. I'm really happy with how it looks. Sure, the computers are 100,000 bells a piece, and they wiped out my savings account, but it was worth it, okay? Last but certainly not least, this is my house, so I need somewhere to live. So upstairs I added in this cozy cabin-like apartment or loft. I am obsessed with how it came out. I've been working on this since last Turkey Day when all the Turkey Day items came out, and I love every piece of that furniture set. The only downside is, unfortunately, you can't reach the backside of this kitchen here, and it sucks not being able to interact with it, but I love the cluttered look, and I'm super happy with it either way. This was again a big color theme design, a lot of the orange greens from the Turkey Day stuff, and the blacks and browns to suit everything else. I think it came out super well. This mom's art is one of my favorite items in here. I don't know why it goes so well with the Turkey Day stuff, but I love it. I know you're probably asking yourself where I sleep, but we're just going to use our imaginations and pretend this is a pull-out bed couch or something, because I could just not fit a bed into this design, no matter how hard I tried. And that is my library. I hope you enjoyed and maybe got some inspiration. I don't really see a lot of libraries, so I'm really happy with mine. I originally wanted to do like a cafe or something in a basement downstairs, but I don't really have the time or bells to do that right now, so maybe I'll get around to it one day. But for now, that's it for the video. I hope you got some inspiration out of it. Like I said, I'm working on making more content. I'm trying to work on my island. You'll have more to you soon, I promise. If you have any questions or feedback, look in the description or let me know in the comments. Thank you so much for watching and your time, and as always, I'll see you in the next one. Thank you.